Welcome to Puppy Pot and Chill, number 580. Munch. Relax, dude. Really? You're gonna do this anyway. Alright. Puppy Pot and Chill, 580 with Munch. Come on up. No? Alright, lay down. Somebody asked me here recently how I can stand all the mass shootings, usually one or two a month reported by the news, about white people shooting other races. I said I didn't like it. I don't like the violence at all, not one bit. But then I asked, what do you think about the rest of the mass shootings? And they were like, what? What rest of mass shootings? Well, they didn't know what I was talking about, but there are mass shootings every day. Sometimes multiple times in a day. But those shootings are usually black on black, black on white, black on Asian, Asian on black, black on Mexican, Mexican on black. But since they don't fit the agenda of white supremacy, white man evil, which is white man shooting black man, they're not reported on. But make no mistake, just because they're not reported on doesn't mean that they aren't happening. They really are. They happen every day. And what about the rest of the terrible news? Like the camps in China harvesting products off of people. All the while people clamor about having to wear a mask when it is just a distraction as Democrats strip the rights from the people. Democrats say they're helping you as they act like that crazy guy from 80 years ago. The Democrats are dividing the people, calling one group evil, disgusting, vile names, while seemingly giving the other group a complete pass. I mean, literally, they seem to be able to do almost anything and get away with it. They're described as the writers are good people fighting for a good cause. Even. Really, Munch? Quit. Munch, come on, man. Sitting here with Munch, my doggy Munch, he decided he wanted to come up for a second, apparently. The Dems act like they're helping you, and they're not. They're dividing the people, calling one group names, giving the other a free pass. And as more and more views differ from those in power, more and more people are going to be removed from society. They're going to disappear until everyone is gone, eventually. Yeah. They will eventually come for even the people on the left. And it'll just be for simple things. Just any way they can separate you. Oh, you don't like bologna? Oh, you're out of there. You're a Nazi. Oh, you drink water? So did Hitler. You're out of there. Got to go to one of those camps. No one is safe with the way that we are going right now. Things are going crazy and people are acting like nothing is wrong. Rude awakenings await for many people as they realize too late that they're fucked. Turn page. And yeah, I do have it written down because I need to stick to a script so I don't get censored or shadow banned more than I already am. So anyway, I'm Aaron. This is still Puppy Pot and Chill with my dog Munch. Quit, man. Quit licking me. Munch, quit. Biden will end our independence on fossil fuels. Many thousands of jobs will simply go away. They are talking about closing the Keystone Pipeline, which will make us dependent on other countries that don't like us for fuel. Because of that, our fuel prices will go up. We'll have a loss of jobs. And Biden is planning on putting us back into the Paris Agreement, which is a horrible deal where we pay a ton of money and everybody else seems to skate along. Look it up. It's not a good deal for Americans. What Biden is doing only benefits the politicians that have orchestrated fuel deals with other countries. Let's take a hit. I'm still smoking Purple Dream. It's amazing. The loss of jobs, the rise in prices and fuels, these are all bad things for American people. But the Democrats are clever and they hide what they're doing under the guise of the Green New Deal. Jeez, me criminy Munch. What a pain in the butt sometimes. Which is the Green New Deal, which is not new, nor is it green. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of underhanded, behind the scenes type of stuff going on. And there's not much the ordinary guy like me can do about it. As the monster elite companies with the power and the money to push a message and agenda do push a very biased left-leaning agenda. They get traction while no one sees the little guys. Dems will now allow their elite crony friends businesses to flourish while the rest have already perished or will soon due to the Democrat lockdowns. I mean, think about it. How many companies have you seen go out of business, just disappear? Free speech is something we used to have because there are some that think they are better than the rest. They circumvent their own rules, saying things that you're not allowed to say. Rules for us, not for them. Then they arrest you for doing the exact same thing they did. It's going to be rough. Biden's mental decay is getting worse. I've been watching his speeches and stuff, and he reminds me of my grandmother when she was sundowning bad. I don't think it's a good thing because eventually I think Kamala is going to be president because he won't be able to be president. And I don't want that either. Munch! Damn it. The Insider reports in an article, Why Heterosexual Relationships Are So Bad for Us, according to a sex researcher. This article demonizes heterosexuals, pushing the LGBT and beta males. With the new politically correct rules, prisons are having difficulty placing some inmates because of their claim of being a different biology than they actually are, claiming to be female when they were born a biological male. Strangely enough, there's almost no trans males, women who claim to be a man, trying to get into the men's prisons. It seems to only be leaning one way. I wonder why. How weird. How strange. FBI pushes for more power for domestic spying. They want more power to spy on you, as if they don't already have enough. We're going to give it to them. Watch. They're going to get even more power. Big Brother is really going to be a thing. There are no real viable threats of a coup from either an internal source or external. There's a bunch of random threats that really add up to nothing. I mean, in other words, there's threats, but there's nothing that seems like it could be a viable plan or plot. Anyway, mainstream media spreads lies and propaganda, spreading misinformation and fear to push their agenda. Right now, we have troops that are sleeping in the White House, in the rotunda in the Capitol, because there's nothing to do. They're overprepared for something that the media is hyping. Could it happen? Sure. Will it? I doubt it. More and more people are expelled from society, being deplatformed, put on no-fly lists, not being allowed to bank with large corporations, literally being cut off from the world. As Democrats remove these despicable people from society, I wonder how far the Democratic left can push and roll over people before the people reach a point of no return, snap, lose their fucking shit, and push back. The left acts like that won't happen, but it will. People can only be pushed so far. CNN wants to silence Fox News because Fox has a different opinion, just like CNN wants to silence all the platforms on YouTube because they say they are pushing evil. It's just a different opinion. It's like someone on YouTube saying that CNN needs to be silenced because they're pushing evil. Even though I don't like CNN, they have a right to speak. They have a right to say whatever ignorant shit they want to say. As you may have noticed, I don't make bombastic videos with clickbait titles or anything like that. I want people to find me and know that I'm trying to do the right thing here. I kind of tease the news. I find out what I find and I kind of tease it along. If I say something that's interesting, don't believe me, but go out and look up the truth for yourself. Dig and find the truth. Do not listen to mainstream media. Absolutely do not listen to social media. They're liars. All right? Don't listen to me. I'm a stoner with an agenda. Albeit my agenda is just to try to spread what I believe the truth is, but it's still an agenda nonetheless. And me and Munch, we love you guys. We hope you guys are safe. You have a good day. Hope things go your way. I want you guys to know what's going on so that if something happens, you can make an informed decision. So dig and find the truth. Find out what's really going on, because that's all that really matters, is what you believe the truth to be. All right, peace. You can't really love everybody, so let's try not to hate. And stay high, bitches.